Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel. I suggest if you're going to watch this video that you go back one video. This is only my second video on this channel. I'm starting this channel to give some kind of tips and tricks and things that I have learned along the way for starting a small business. My name is Rachel. I am a mom to two boys. I have an older son and a little son, and I own a jewelry company called Briar Lane. It started as a very small kind of side thing to help pay for our son's Christian schooling, and it's kind of grown into a much bigger thing. I absolutely love to watch TikToks and YouTube videos on people with small businesses. I like to watch a lot of the hair accessories and the clothing and the stickers and all of the digital art stuff. I just love the packing videos. I find it super relaxing. So I thought it would be fun to start a channel to just tell you guys about my journey, how I have had some major flops and I have had some things that have worked out really well, what worked and what didn't work for me. So today, which I explained in my last video, I got my box. This big box is filled. I am so unbelievably excited to open it. I'm going to open it with you guys on camera. It is completely full. It's huge. It's so heavy, and it's completely full of the items that I had custom manufactured. I do want to give a little bit of information about that. I've worked with multiple manufacturers trying to find a good fit. I've used a few different people to try to get samples. I worked with some people that were in China. I worked with some people that were in the US, and I wasn't really happy with anything that I had gotten, whether it be the relationship and the customer service, the quality of the items. I couldn't find a really good fit. So after months and months and months, I found a company that I'm really happy with. Their customer service is great. The person that I've been working with is absolutely amazing, and I wanted to have something that was mine. So I didn't want to be ordering mass-produced items that everybody makes and everybody sells. I wanted to have things that were mine. These are not my designs. I will put a little disclaimer in here. These are designs, files that I have purchased off of Etsy. I have gone through every single file that I have used to make these tangible items, and I have got permission from the people who made the files, or I have made sure that they are for commercial use, because you have to be careful. I talk about this in my other video that some files cannot be used for commercial use. They are personal use only. So you need to pay attention to when you're buying the files. You cannot just buy any file on Etsy, make something of it and sell it. It doesn't work like that. You have to pay attention to the rules. These are people's items that they are making. Obviously, they're digital files. They have taken their time to make these items, and if they don't want you selling them as made tangible items, then that is completely their right. So I had a lot of these files that were adjusted to what I needed. So I spoke kind of back and forth with the people who made the files and had them adjust them to how I needed them, whether it be taking off certain parts of the picture or taking backgrounds or overlays off or resizing them so that they would work for my needs. So they are not my files. I've purchased the files, and then I have taken the files and I've gone through a manufacturer that I'm finally happy with. I cannot stop anybody from also producing these items, but at least I know that I'm the one that ordered them the way I wanted to, and they are something that I came up with as far as what I wanted to do with the actual item using that file. You really need to pay attention to the customer service. So the first original company that I was going to use, they had a minimum, it's a minimum quantity order of how many you have to order. This particular company is different than the company I'm ordering. They are also a store. So they take the images, make items, and sell them in their shop. You can order custom items, but if you do not order a certain amount of that said item, they will then produce it not only for you, but they will sell it in their shop. The amount of items that I wanted to make, was very high. I think there's like 40 something different designs. And so I wanted to find somebody who had a smaller minimum, but also a company that doesn't necessarily sell those items to the public. They're more just manufacturing. They just make things. And so I think I found a really good fit. This is just my journey in my little small business. I do work a normal, regular job. This is just kind of one thing that I took on because I really would like to get some things paid off in my life. I would like to have kind of a good nest egg going, and kind of just save some money, pay off some debt, and get to being debt-free on my own from hard work that I have done. So there's nothing wrong with buying pieces that are, you know, that are mass produced, but obviously if you do that and you make items with them, even if it's separate materials, you put them all together, whatever it may be, everybody can get their hands on those items. So this just gives me a little bit more me, and so I'm really excited. Like I said, there's nothing stopping somebody else from making these. There's nothing I can really do about it at this point unless I want to spend tons of money on stuff and go through all these hoops and stuff. And some of the stuff, even with that, I still wouldn't be able to do that as an end goal. So for right now, at least I know that this is something that is for me, and I'm so excited to have these items. So I explained in my first video, I'm obsessed with these coffee like images or files where it's like 4 coffee files and they're different themes. So you've got everything from dog groomers to hobbies and jobs and seasonal stuff, so holiday stuff. So I did a lot of Christmas stuff. We did get a little bit late start to the situation once we finally got the kind of the one that the samples that I was most happy with. So we are like a few weeks away from Christmas, so I don't know how much of this will sell now. I do only have a limited quantity of every design because I wanted to order a lot more different designs and have a smaller quantity to see how they do and see what things people do and do not like, instead of ordering a crazy high amount of 4 items and then they don't sell well. Because with the other manufacturer, it was going to be about between $4,000 and $5,000. And if you have watched my last video, you will know I spent a lot of money on a flop business when I first started, because one thing that I struggle with sometimes is I have a lot of ideas and I tend to jump kind of headfirst into situations and don't always think through everything. So it's like, oh, people are doing this, I want to do it. Oh, people are doing this, I want to do it. Let's buy everything. Don't do that. Do your research. Really, really do your research. Try to find something that is a niche for you. I honestly would like to get everything that I'm selling currently on my Etsy, which is over 1,000 items. I would like to get rid of a lot of that stuff and just do these type of things, which is seasonal, these cups, and do something that is more me and something that is less I'm buying so many things that everybody can get their hands on. That's the point of Etsy. It's handmade stuff. I'm not making these. What they are is they are in acrylic printed charm or piece that you then attach like jump rings to, and then you attach your earring hooks, whatever that type may be. And so I'm not making them by hand. I wish I knew how to do that. If I did, I would be going crazy making so many designs, but I don't. So this is kind of just where I'm starting, and we're gonna see where it goes and what comes of the future. Maybe it will flop, and that's okay, but at least I know I didn't spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars just jumping headfirst into a situation. I thought through this one a lot more, and I really kind of set a budget and a plan, and I went back and forth between a million different things of quality and designs and materials and sizes, and there's so many things when you're producing something. I don't know how many times I order stuff and I'm like, oh, this is a good size for an earring, and then I'd get the sample and be like, that's huge, or it was too small and the picture was distorted, or the colors weren't. Okay, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I gotta get some scissors. Okay, here we go. I'm trying not to be too loud because my 1-year-old is actually sleeping in the room next door because his room is next to my studio. So I'm trying not to be too loud. Oh, I feel like I should put some music to this, like some heaven music or something, like, oh, you know, like they do in the movies. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm so sorry about the lighting. It's nighttime. Welcome to mom life when you have to film. Also, I have packages back there that I need to finish packing, but I packed like, I don't know, 18 or 20 orders and I lost steam. So look at you guys. Look at these little Christmas guys. I wonder if I can like, well, that's about, I wonder if I can turn up the light on this. Hold on. Look. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you can see him. Look at that guy. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Okay, well, I'm going to take everything, I'm going to move this off my desk and I'm going to take everything out and lay it out and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I thought that this might be easier than doing it the other way because it just, the clip was so long and it was kind of fuzzy. I forgot to film it in 4K, so I'm just going to take you guys through and show you the designs from overhead. So I actually filmed a whole entire section for another video of me putting these whole things together, and I didn't realize that it was completely like not focused and it was like half blurry. So these are already put together for the most part. Some of these I'm not launching them till the actual holiday, but I wanted to get at least one set of each pair put together. So we'll go through and I'll show you all of my designs that we have had manufactured and what's going to be available at least for this launch for these set of coffee cups. So we'll start down here. This is my mat that I do all of my jewelry making on, so it's dirty. I've cleaned it. You just have to deal with it. There's earring pieces all over. So we have cups that are Christmas themed, which is pretty much all of these guys. So we've got some little gingerbread houses and some foam with some trees. We've got these. We've got a lot of multiple colors schemes of the same earring because I find some people like the more traditional Christmas colors and some people prefer the more kind of brighter fun colors. So you'll see a lot of like doubles. So like this one, I've got the pink version, but I've also got the red version. Same with this one with the ice cubes that are peppermints. I've got the pink version and then I've got the red version. Same with this one with the little gingerbread guy. We've got the red version and the pink version. These ones are Easter. I'm not going to launch these probably until closer to Easter. This had 4 designs. The other design I wasn't happy with the sample and the coloring, so I did not order the 4th design of that. These ones we've got up here. Sorry about the lighting. It's late at night and it is what it is. This one is more of like a vintage coffee cup. Super, super cute. I love it. Also ignore my fingernails. Some are long, some are short because, you know, mom life. There is these really cute moose. Maybe they're moose elk. I don't know. I think they're moose antlers with the little Christmas tree kind of lodgy feel. Same with this one. And this one, these ones say mama bear. These ones are just like a same kind of vintagey mug like these ones, kind of like a camping mug with the cinnamon sticks and the marshmallows. These are adorable. These are kind of just like a whipped hot coffee. Pretty cute. I just tried to do a little bit of everything, so I had something for everybody. These ones are Valentine's Day ones, and I will go back through and show you guys some of the issues I had with some of this stuff, but these are the Valentine's Day ones. There's some really cute mugs. There's some really cute of the like iced coffee. There's some of the hot coffee ones. Some of the ice cube ones are with the hearts and the different coloring. These ones have hearts on the whipped cream. These ones are bubble tea or boba tea, I think it's called. I've never actually had it before, but there's like, it's a thing. I guess people really like it. So super cute. The coloring on these ones turned out absolutely like amazing, especially on the brighter ones. I have so much dirt underneath my fingernails, ignore that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, the cutest. There's those ones. There's some fun ones that just say cat mom and dog mom. And then there's the kind of more traditional coffee cups. We did a bunch of those just because I know that's something that's pretty popular. This one is just like the iced coffee, another version of that. We've got it in a mason jar. We've got some cheetah print, because who doesn't love cheetah print? A kind of darker iced coffee that's a different shape. And then this was another Christmas cocoa one. So that is an overview of everything. Now we'll go over a few things that did or did not work out so well. So over here, I have some that the coloring was inconsistent. So this guy, you can see this one is, obviously this has the film still on it. This one is much darker than this one. There was only a small amount of these, and so the manufacturer is super sweet. They're gonna send me replacements that are the correct color, and these will just kind of go, honestly, I'll probably just give these ones to somebody or wear them myself because I won't be able to sell them because they're not going to be as pictured, which is 99% of them look like that. So that was an issue with coloring on that one. Also, this one, if you can see, we've got this ice, or I should say the coffee portion is pretty inconsistent. So I thought that it was inconsistent because I thought that it was, I ordered a lot of these and got a lot of samples, and I guess I just thought these were the same, but they're actually two different designs. So they're not inconsistent. I did look back through later after speaking with the manufacturer, and he said, no, those are two different ones. So I should not have ordered two of the same, pretty much identical. I prefer this one because the hearts stick out a little bit more versus this more kind of lighter toned one. I don't feel like looks quite as Valentine-ish. So that's kind of unfortunate, but things happen. And when you're doing a lot of designs, sometimes stuff like that, I just didn't catch it. I was looking at the same thing thinking they were the same, but they're not. And I did look at every single one too, which is funny. And I don't know what exactly happened there. So I actually have two of these, and I don't know, there's limited quantities, so I might just post both of them, and I might discount this one because I don't personally think that it looks as good as this one. And so yeah, so like this one, the mess up one, not the mess ups, that's not a mess up, that was a mess up on my part. This one, the inconsistency, I can't sell these. I will just, like I said, these will just go to family and friends. These ones was an error on my part. When I ordered, I just wasn't paying attention and genuinely thought that they were the same cup, and then when I got them in the bags, I was like, oh, these are wrong, the coloring's wrong. Well, they're not. It was just me not paying attention when I ordered, and I had so many stinking earrings on my order that I checked and rechecked things, and I just got them confused. So things happen. Also, over here, I thought I would show you some of the things that happen when you're manufacturing. So coloring with these printed acrylic can be very inconsistent. It can vary a lot. The tones can vary a lot. So these three are three that I did not take or buy. I do get samples of everything just to make sure in person it looks okay. These three I was not happy with. So if you look at the coloring on the spots that are supposed to be more of the coffee tones here, if you look at the coffee, let me find. So if you look compared to this one that's supposed to be more clear, kind of this kind of coffee color, these three, for some odd reason, this collection, whatever tone and coloring was in these, is not right. So for some reason it turns or pulls, I should say, green. So if you look at the coffee portion of this, it's pulling green. The lip is pulling green, the lip there, even the straws here, the coffee portion here, all of these tones in here for some reason on this collection are pulling this green color, and I personally am just not happy with the green tone that's pulling. I think it's ugly. So I wouldn't want to wear those because they look funny, so like I'm not going to sell them. So those ones I didn't take. This one was one that I got that was me trying to figure out the sizing. So I don't think you can really probably tell. This is actually like 3 sizes smaller because these are in millimeters than this one. I did go with a little bit, I think these are 34 millimeters. I went with a 34 because I thought it was a good size. I had some samples I got that were much larger that I wasn't quite as happy with. I thought they were just a little too bulky, and then like I said, I had some that were smaller, but ultimately I went with the kind of middle size, which I'm pretty happy with. When I hold it up to my ear, it seems like a pretty good size. These two, I wasn't sure on the coloring. I got the samples for these. I actually turned them away. So these 4 actually, I turned them away when I got these samples. Previously I got these ones, I should say, and then I got these ones after, and I wasn't 100% happy with the sizing on these ones. I thought that they were slightly too big, so I didn't take those, but I had so many regular coffee designs that I just didn't think I need anymore, so I didn't have him resize these and make them smaller. I just left them out. So if anybody's interested, I mean, I can have these made in a smaller size, but like the coffee designs themselves, where are they at? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5, and they're pretty, I mean, they vary a good amount in the design and the look of them. So I don't know if I need those, but if anybody's interested, let me know. And then these ones, I wasn't sure if the coloring was going to be okay. Once I got the samples, it looked much better in person than it did on the sample photos I got. So I might at some point add these 2 dog and cat ones, because I know that, you know, dog lovers and cat lovers is pretty big. I do sell a lot of that kind of cat mom, dog mom stuff. So I do have this portion of the collection, which is the 2 kind of cups in the mug style. And then I might add these at some point because I do like these, but I think I need to just take a step back and work with what I have for now, see how it does, and then I'll go from there. But yeah, so that, I mean, manufacturing is not all cupcakes and rainbows. Sometimes you have errors on your end. Sometimes you have the ones that are the error, not, this wasn't even an error on there, and that was just the coloring inconsistencies when they printed them. So they did try to adjust them and they didn't look fantastic. And then you do have the ones with the printing on their end. So there's lots of kind of trial and error. I've never had anything custom manufactured before, and you know, it is what it is. I am still really happy with the pieces. Yeah, I think this went really good. They're way better than I thought they were going to be. Obviously there's a little bit of issues, but there's always going to be some kinks that you have to work out when you have things manufactured. Not every single thing is going to be 100% perfect, and I'm okay with that, because regardless, I think that they're fantastic and I love them, and I just cannot wait to get them all put together. But anyways, that was today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and getting to see my stuff, and stay tuned and we will see you in the next video.